So this is the setup for part 2 of the experiment. So basically I'm starting by, so the materials I'm using is just an A4 paper, a Tupperware, glass Tupperware with water, a cardboard, and I cut it 4 inches tall. And then I'm using a flashlight, like for my phone. And then now I'm going to start like outlining the Tupperware on the paper. Around it. Okay. Okay. And then after that, I will be measuring approximately halfway through, or not measuring it, but it's about 12 and a half, so maybe like 6.5 about would be halfway. So then I'm gonna make this my normal line. Okay, pause. Okay, so then after that I basically just turn on the flashlight, and then the incident ray will just go straight here, and then I'm gonna put a point where it's hitting it carefully. So I'm gonna put a point right here. That's before it hits the water in the Tupperware. And then I'll also put a point of like where it like starts. And then it goes through the water. It's kind of hard to see, but and then basically this is where it's like hitting it. After that, that's the refracted ray, where the point, I'm going to put the point there, and then another point at the end to mark where it's ending. And then basically I'm going to get rid of this. Oh my god. And then I'm just going to draw a line to connect these dots. And then draw another line to connect the refracted dots. Can you turn on the light? Wait, no. And so basically, and then I just like draw a line to connect the dots, and then also draw a line to connect these dots. And it's kind of like, this is what it looks like. But I'm just gonna retrace this because I spilled water in it. And then I will use image J to get the angles of the incident and the refracted ray. Thank you. Okay, so this is part 3 of the lab, and in this part we're gonna try to find the critical point of the incident angle, the critical angle, and then see if it's going to like see like the point where it's like no longer refracted, like. And then if you can turn off the light real quick. So basically zoom in. So basically here I have moved it in a way where it's like hitting it at a sharp angle at the normal line, and if you can see here on this side of the paper, I was kind of looking for, like, as I move this around, right, I was looking for like little rainbows as like a hint to like see if I'm like doing this right. And yes, I do see the rainbow colors, as you can see here, and So that tells me that at this point, it must be the critical point is, right? Just before we enter the total reflection. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it right here, and then mark it right here, and then I'm going to try to like do a little sketch. And then on this side, basically, okay. So then basically on this side, it's kind of like looking at the rainbow colors. It's kind of going here where the rainbow is at. And then we can also see that the blue light and the red light here. And I'm gonna mark here, and then basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna connect the dotted lines. And then basically at this point, this is going in, and then this is coming out. And basically this is like what it looks like when I've taken my measurements, and then I'll just get the angles using Imagery. Thank you. Okay, so this is the last part of part 3, and in this part we're supposed to get the angles of the on the page, like the incident angle and the refracted angle, and using a pair of scissors, right? So we're gonna start by folding like where the two mediums are separated, right? We're gonna start folding it, and then this is already folded, and then after that we're gonna cut it at those folded lines, right? Okay, and then we fold it where at the edge of the crease, right, where the point meets, right? And so I'm going to start folding it here, and then I also fold it where the point is at for the refracted part, refracted ray. And then we also do it for the middle part. And then it's supposed to look like, the triangles are supposed to look like that. And then we're just gonna measure each length and then do other calculations. Thank you.